I'm sorry, but I shut down for a sec. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say. Um, yeah, but yeah, they come up with this idea of negativity towards black people, and that's where it all comes from. That's why they think if anyone prefers white over black, it must be because they think they're lesser human beings. It's not. For me, it's not about being lesser human beings. In fact, I think that black women look better than some people. I won't. I don't want to say that. That's not right. So I didn't actually go and say what I said was gonna say. I think black women look better dark skinned than they look like at me. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. Um, but yeah, that's how I feel. I definitely feel that way. I don't feel that black people are anything less than or anything of that nature. And I don't feel like anyone has to come for anyone, you know. I think a lot of people like to think like with interracial dating and stuff that we must hate, you know, black people or something. And then there's so many characters like that try to be like they hate black people, black men, or they hate black women. And they're only saying they hate black men and black women because they're the other sex. Just think if they were white, they'd hate the whole race. That's not very good. You can tell, like, those type of people would be the racist white people, basically. Me personally, I, I would not be racist if I were white. I would still be a spoiler, probably. Because I have for me personally, I just like anything really, kind of like that's kind of like my thing. I like white men, but then I like mixed men. I like Hispanic men, and if you look at my dating history, I guess you could say I've been with Hispanic, some other stuff, and white, Jewish, all sorts of things. So you could just tell for me, I just don't really have any preference like that. But a lot of other people who are swirlers, I guess, do have that idea of just like, you know, black is lesson, that's why they prefer it. But it's not my thing, you know? So to me, that's why, for me, I don't have a preference like that. And I just find it weird when people do, especially you're so not embarrassed and so lack of decorum and self dignity to tell the whole world that you hate yourself. That's not good. I don't know. For me, I would never tell the whole wide world that I hate myself, you know? And that's why I don't attack black men like that as human beings. I don't think black men are lesser people. If I thought black men were lesser people, I would think black women were lesser people. And that's a really sad, sad self hate situation. So I don't appreciate that for myself. And I think like people who do express those feelings, they need help. They need therapy. You know, you shouldn't be like thinking you're less than other people. You have a bad self esteem, most likely. That's why you get so jealous of other races of people, you know? So, yeah, that's all I have to say on that. I did a part two here, so maybe I should make it a little longer. What else did I want to say? Oh, yeah, I could go back to the Kim Kardashian situation and the Jenner and some people bringing up them. Yeah, for me, I always loved their look, honestly. I have. I don't know. It's just like between them and someone who is a dark skinned black person who's very exotic and beautiful, I would not look to them personally, that dark skinned black person. But not that I would look to the other ones really like that completely, but I mean, personally, I mean, I wouldn't see any problem in them. Like, I don't know. It's just like I see a lot of people who act like, oh, like their beauty is the only kind of beauty. What I'm trying to say. That's dark skin, especially like on Twitter and stuff. Like Twitter and stuff, they always act like that. Like we're the ideal, and kiss my butt. And it's like I don't want to kiss anyone's butt. I'm not gonna kiss a Kardashian butt. I'm not gonna kiss your butt. I appreciate what I am. I don't need to appreciate what, like, I don't need to wish I was you or anything. You know what I mean? Because that's what I notice a lot. Like, that people always act like, it's like two sectors, and you have to appreciate one or the other. So you have to either try and attain like some kind of white or ambiguous thing, or you have to kind of like look to dark skinned people. For me personally, I'm not dark skinned, and I don't even have your features like that. I don't. I don't. And I'm not like a white person either. So, I mean, like, I don't see it that way. I think everyone's beautiful in their own way. And once you start trying to attack someone and try to call them fake, you're just jealous and insecure. And it's not like, oh, you're a big bad person. No. When someone is jealous and all that stuff, what they need to do is try and focus on how to be basically better for themselves. How to love themselves. That's what they need to focus on. It's not about like um, them thinking that they should really focus on others or how they're less attractive than that person. You know, it's more so about the fact that they need to love the beauty that they do have. Because everybody is beautiful in their own way. So there's no need to come for anyone's beauty because everyone's beautiful in their own way. You can't compare your own good qualities to someone else's. Your good qualities are better than their qualities in the way that they don't have the qualities you have. You get what I'm saying? Like for example, Kylie Jenner can't be a dark chocolate beauty, for example. So why be jealous of someone like that? Because it's her qualities, she's lacking in that quality, I'm saying. But she's still very beautiful. You see my point? You don't have to hate anyone when you are shining too. Everyone can shine together. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't really hate on anyone. I don't hate on white people. I don't hate on ambiguous people. I don't hate on light skinned people. I don't hate on dark skinned people. I just don't hate. Because I'm comfortable with myself, I guess. And I think people who aren't comfortable with themselves, you don't have to call them out on it. I don't call them out on it. I just kind of am like, well, that's the state and situation that they're in. And maybe at one point they will realize their own beauty. And, that's why you basically reinforce how beautiful they are. Meet negativity with positivity. When you do that, usually you'll get a positive reaction after a while. You can't fight fire with fire. So, yeah, that's how I feel on that issue. Um, and I know that was a long conversation, but I think I'm done. Thank you. Bye.